right, look. This is not in standard form, right? So sad face, it's not in standard form. You need ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now, it doesn't matter if you have it, x, that's terrible, plus bx plus c. It doesn't matter which side the 0 is on, right? Tomato, tomato. But you have to set it equal to 0 before you can do the ABC on the quadratic formula. So that means if this is my equal sign, if I take the 6r here, it'll be 6r squared. If I take this minus 5r, it'll be plus 5r. And then, of course, this positive 1 will squeeze in there as a negative 1, right? So I get 4r squared plus 0r minus 1 is equal to 0. And there's my ABC. And that is in standard form. And I can go ahead and now put into this quadratic formula. Now, I am getting students ask a lot of questions with their calculator. Look, if you're using the calculators that I have where you can feed it all into the calculator by using the fraction bar, which I'm going to do right now, great. But if you're using the other calculators that don't have that, like it has 2 lines where you can input, you just really have to learn how to use the parentheses, or you have to solve them into steps, which works out just fine, because if I solve it by hand, I will get your answers, okay? Okay, so where's my calculator? If I start typing, I should put it in first. Minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac to a. Okay, so I get minus 0 plus square root 0 squared minus 4 negative 1, 4 negative 1 all over 2 4, right? Okay, I throw it in and I get 1/2 or 0.5, and then when I change it to a negative, so subtraction, I get negative 1/2 or negative 0.5. So whichever one you fit. Okay, solving it by hand. It's not a bad decision to solve. What did I mess up? When your radical number is negative, meaning you're getting an error in your calculator, you have to do it by hand. Like 7, 15, and 17, and 9, I know for sure, I think. At least that's what my other kids got. Okay, look, so solving it by hand isn't a bad idea, because look, this is negative 0, but 0 is always a positive number. This is 0. Minus is a positive, so 4 times 4 is 16, times 1 is 16, 8. And so I get 0 plus or minus rad 16 all over 8. The square root of 16 is 4 all over 8. And so really you're looking at plus or minus 4 over 8. And that's why we're getting the 1/2, because what's positive 4 divided by 8? What's negative 4 divided by 8? And there's my 1/2, and there's my negative 1/2. So you should be able to solve it by hand, but yeah. That's beautiful. You could even just leave it as 6 plus or minus I rad 60 over 16. You could even give me that. Right. Any of those are like, you got synonym answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can it be simplified anymore?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you would go 6 divided by 16 and then 7.75 divided by 16. So that would be an answer. Yeah. Decimal plus minus that decimal I.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me turn this off just because it's going to be a long, or does it matter? No, let's make it a really long video. Okay, 17. So this one is where you guys are going to get the I. At least last period the student got an I. Okay, So here's that. So I want to combine. So plus 7x squared minus 5x plus 10. So 9x squared plus 6x plus 4 is equal to 0. There's my A, B, C, right? So we're going to get rejected in the calculator, right? Got to get rejected. Make sure I'm doing it right. I don't mess up. Yeah, 2a minus b, b squared minus 4ac, right? Okay, so get rejected. Two nine. Okay, type it all in, right? Hit equal. Dang it, we gotta do it by hand. Okay. All right, so how do I do that? Okay, -6 is -6, right? Plus or minus square root. 6 squared is 36. And then -4 times 9 times 4. And this is why you're getting a negative, because this number is negative here. That's why. So what is 4 times 9 times 4? 144. Right? So 6 squared is 36, but a negative times a positive is a negative, right? It has an odd number of negatives. And then 2 times 9 is 18. So -6 plus or minus 36 minus 144 is -108. And this is why we're getting rejected on the calculator. This is the problem. Okay, if you were to give me this answer, it's a good answer. Like, your teacher cannot be disappointed in you. You used the formula, you substituted, amazing. However, we want you to know that that rejection is because you're queuing in on -1 is an imaginary number. This is what we want you to understand, is those imaginary numbers. So if you were to give me this I and make now the radicand positive, this is perfect. You would get 100% perfect credit. I'm going to keep going though, but you're not obligated to keep going. So -6 plus or minus, what's the square root of 108? Positive 108. 6 rad 3, right? Oh wait, I forgot my I. I, right, don't forget that little I right there, all over 18, and then negative, and now, okay, this is great too, but if you wanted to keep going down to a decimal, -6 divided by 18 is -0.3 plus or minus, now what is 6 rad 3? Oh wait, I forgot my little fraction. Sorry, 6 rad 3 over 18. Right, 6 rad 3 over 18. I get 0.6 I, and this is your A plus B I complex number. Can't even spell. All right, and so you could give me that. But once you get that negative, take that negative out, make it an imaginary number, because this is your imaginary component. This is your real component. That's what this is. And that's it. I'm recording. Okay, yeah, good. So, it's going. Do I turn it off, or do I wait for you guys to copy? Yeah. I'll wait till it looks like you guys aren't looking up anymore, and then I'll turn it off. Yeah. How's TV going?
What are you doing?
Oh, really? Are you good at it?
I haven't looked at it.
Oh, you just been learning? Oh, just the parts?
Today it's been, we did 2 at a time. I didn't get to it. I'm going tomorrow.
Well, that's not nice. I'm gonna throw in elbows to the front of the line.
I'm doing the football right now.
Oh, football.
They were doing basketball.
How'd you finish it?
Oh, here, Kaden, come grab this. A worksheet. We're doing completing the square. And, yeah, go. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut it off because it's just going and going, okay?